Bum. Diada bum. Diada
Yeah,
bum.
yeah,
Diada
yeah.
bum.
Welcome to the pod.
Diada
Yeah,
bum.
welcome to the pod.
Diada
Yeah,
bum.
it's Finn and Mog.
Diada
Yeah,
bum.
we're going over the games.
Diada bum.
He's 0 and 9.
Diada bum.
This guy's the
Diada
LVP.
bum.
My
Diada
team is the bottom
bum.
five in the league.
Diada
Yeah,
bum.
yeah, yeah.
Diada bum.
Welcome back to the
Diada bum.
pod.
Diada. Hello.
What can we do? What can we say? Hello, everybody.
It's a good week for both of us, am
Good
I
week for
right?
both of us. Yep.
Some generational performances.
Yeah. What can you do?
Uh,
Some very strong teams. Not eyeing anyone up in particular. Not
one
salty
very,
about
very strong
anything.
team. Um,
But a good week
uh,
overall. I think we had
yeah, yeah.
the games that we had Four Feeders and Pagan versus Zerks. That was on Sunday. We had
Monday. So
Goo
yesterday,
versus who were you versus?
I was versus Rip It and Dip It again. Richard, Eurovision
Ah, yeah.
Connection.
Yep, 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 yep. We had
The
quarterly
gamers.
report
Ooh, it's not
against
quality report. It's the
Jace.
Church of Chapel
Sorry,
Roan.
sorry, Church of Chapel Road.
Does it say that on
Yeah,
strats?
it says on
That way.
strats. Yeah, I was just reading. Um,
Oh, these damn ticking teams.
against that was Jace gonna carry us, and then the final game was Gamers Gaming Esports, um, against
Versus washed
Washed
authorities.
Authorities. Yeah, so
Yes.
some very interesting games this week, and if we just quickly pull up the imp scores from all of the teams as one, so far. In fact, oh well, we're
Can you
some
do
games have
teams
already
by?
happened. Yep, yep, yep. Some games have already happened, but
Oh, you can.
we
Oh,
have we
oof.
have in
The
first
debut.
place. Yeah, we have in first place Bristol Carpet Factory +7 imp. Rip It and Dip It with +5. Four Feeders and Bajan +4. Church of Chapel Road -4. Goo Crew -10. Bring back.
Mhm.
I don't even know what that is. I'm guessing that's Washed Authorities.
That's washed authorities. Yeah.
-14. Gamers Gaming -19. Jace gonna carry us -21. And then my team
That's
-36. Holy
Drake's in
shit.
the chat.
That's fucking
Holy!
impressive. That is
How did
impressive.
they do that so good? I mean,
I
damn,
mean,
that's some good imp.
it's some good imp. Moving on. Anyway, so obviously we had some more MVPs this week. We'll get into that later. And
Yes, our team of the week.
I thought of another segment earlier. Oh yeah, it was Dream Hero segment, which we'll get into in a bit. This is Dream Hero segment, and also Dream.
My dreamy hero, right? He's in a sort of greenly lit room and he's got a hat on.
Well, I'm
And
not gonna lie to the pod. This is why I've got the hat
oh,
on.
don't do it, don't do it, don't. Look at the top of his head. No, I'm not a well-haired individual. I don't get haircuts or anything, but I can tell
Oh
that's
my-
a massacre. Screenshots, by the
Bro
way.
said
everyone
bro
gets
said he's gonna nice me up and then drop this monstrosity. We'll be back. We'll be back.
screenshots. We'll be
It
back.
does. I will say it does somewhat accentuate the eyebrows a little bit.
Yeah, you
Not that
got
they
thick
really
eyebrows.
need. Not that they really need
As a
much
thick eyebrowed
accentuation.
individual, you kind of mug me. I have thick eyebrows. I know I do. You got
Bro,
them. You got them caterpillars.
I've got that Lana Rhodes eyebrow, like next level
I don't
thick.
know who
You know
that
what I
is.
mean?
I genuinely don't know who that is.
Kanye West girlfriend at the Grammys eyebrows. Like
Oh, we can't pull that up. We just cannot pull that up.
that ain't making it to YouTube now.
Even censored, we can't pull that up. That's a crazy fit. That's
Yeah.
me at the next trap house. Mark my words.
What? I don't know. It might be the Freak House. People who are watching this, would you like another IDL Trap House?
Yeah, I hope you would.
I hope so,
Uh,
because hopefully we can make it happen again. Maybe in a different place, maybe in the same place, maybe in the same house.
Well, we need to go back in and sign Seb off the Spotify on the TV,
True.
like Mission Impossible
True.
style.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, I think a different one would be fun.
Yeah,
Because
I'm
we
also.
didn't really leave the house all that much. We could do like a nice like in the woods one.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know.
The only thing is price. Like we've got to be wary of price. But you know what? An ideal camping
This
trip
is not
as
the
well
place to
could
speak
be
about it.
could be. Just saying. Ideal caravanning
Hope you-
trip.
You know, I went into the wrong tent. Oh my god, what have I just seen? You know, that's
Yeah, you're getting bummed. I don't know. Well, this is a good
what are we doing? Right,
podcast.
on topic, right, we
Yeah,
should on topic. Yeah, we should on topic straight away. We don't have a guest, so we are like, what's it called? Held to no one's account. We are just off
Yeah,
the Zerk.
we're off the
I would say.
Zerks. Well, thanks to Seb for the suggestion about putting the team of the week on the screen. We've got team of the week up there from last week. This week's team, obviously,
Yeah.
not
I
out yet.
was gonna say I am not making team of the week.
LVP team.
I, don't-
It's gonna
I
be
can't go straight to it. I won't spoil it, but like you know, like you get the little badge on strats. I got the worst one you can possibly get.
the LVP.
The LVP, like the once in a lifetime shit performance. Good as well. I don't know.
No,
fucking-
I thought it was pretty good watching the game. But yeah, we've got the kind of we're giving some people some time in the limelight. If you've done well, like Finn, your series last week, you did really well. So
and season last
last season was
also
pretty
really
good. So that's what we've got everyone up there for. And then the people who get it this week will be up there next week, and so on and so on. But yeah, this is episode 2. Well, it's actually episode 3, but it's episode 2 because we're on week 2.
I like a good off by one error. I love
yeah.
programming array start at zeros type thing.
Yeah,
there you go for my learned friends in the chat.
Yep, exactly.
This guy doesn't fuck.
Well, I don't know. I can help you. Anyway, we've talked. We've been recording for 6 minutes now. We've not talked about Dota once.
Yeah, well, that's what the people are here for.
Oh shit! Jared Bowen's just scored against Chelsea. Oh, that's not good. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to talk about today is we're kind of anticipating a patch coming up. We're going to have Seb on for a patch pod when it drops. But I want to get your thoughts on what you would like to see from the patch coming up.
Ooh, that's fun. Me personally,
Yeah,
right now,
right now, yeah.
Right now, I want Slugger to be nerfed or Tectonic Build-Up to be buffed. If you don't know what those are Earthshaker's 2 facets. He has the facet that launches that infernal thing at you every time he kills a creep or a hero. And then the bad facet, which is the one I pick, which just makes Aftershock grow. And then every 10 levels, eventually it gets really big. And with the shard, it stuns loads of the fight. That's why I like it. Because I like him as a lockdown hero and not as a damage hero. Asterix on Kaya there. But other things I want to see Elder Titan get an interesting level 25 talent. I want to see Silencer get a third ability, which Silencer's E is currently nothing. Like it's like the worst ability in the entire game. The hero would not tangibly get. I genuinely think Silencer's win rate would not change without it. I think he could just have no third spell and he would have the same win rate. It's so useless.
Yeah.
You do a couple while I think about some more.
I just want to see Lich taken out of this game. I'm fed up of that shit. I'm not gonna lie.
He's such a funny guy.
Yeah, he's a funny guy that clicks one button and the world ends.
Watch your step. It's 6 feet down.
Bro, honestly, you were hitting the Forbes 500 on Lich just from running around.
I played it mid.
Bro, was the S&P 500.
Yeah, what was my net worth on that Lich mid game the other day? Not the ideal one. We played. Yeah. I was a bit of a wealthy individual. I had Ags, Refreshers, Blink, Shard, Kaya in a 25-minute game. Like, just because he's just broken. It's not even just so, like his late game is obviously bullshit. Lich shouldn't have this much. Like, it needs to be less. Either Chain Force needs to do less damage, or they need to get rid of his Ags working the way it does, which I don't want. But
I think he just needs to.
The real problem is his Q is just absurd. He just forces you out of lane with the 1 mana pool that he gets, and then because of the way he gets mana back, it doesn't cost his economy anything to push you out because of his innate, meaning he gets no mana gen. Does mean that he doesn't have to buy bottom mid as well.
Yeah,
doesn't have to. Is a weird way of playing that.
Yeah, well, can't. Yeah, I'd like to. I'd like to see Troll get a bit of a rework because I think Troll's kind of useless. Clinks, I think, needs a bit of a buff.
Yeah, my bingo card was that Seb asked if I went something on a patch bingo, what it would be, and I said Clink's abilities moved because they move like every time. What is it? I don't even know which one's which at the moment.
Yeah.
Actually, are you looking at Clink's right now?
No, but I can.
Don't look. Okay. Off the top of your head, what ability is Clink's E? Right now.
Right now. See, back in the day, I used to spam Clinks. Q, W, E. Well, also, it's WA mouse 4D for me, so that's my mouse 4.
Okay, yeah, right. Yeah, well, for the audience, pretend it's your E. How about that?
That's Death Pact. Death Pact.
It's Death Pact, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What's his ult?
Skeleton Walk, weirdly.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
What's that about?
Okay, what's his Q? What's his Q?
What is his Q? Because
Okay, there you go.
tar bombers, it's strafe again.
Yeah, straight figure. Okay, fuck. This guy knows his clicks. Cinema. 4 out of 4.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah.
fine. Bonus question. What's his charge?
Spawns one more skeleton. Is that it? Oh,
It's
wait, no, no,
burning
no. Okay.
barrage.
Oh,
Ah,
okay.
shit, I went too quick. I
Nah,
went too
nah. I
quick.
wasn't gonna
Everyone
get
can
that
follow
actually.
that.
I would have embarrassed
What
myself.
were you gonna say? Was
I was gonna say it's the two. It spawns two skeletons when you exit skeleton ball, but that was his old shard, and then they changed
yeah, I
that,
think he just
obviously.
does that anyway now.
Yeah, I don't know.
But maybe it only spawns one, then it's +1 with the talent. Anyway, the point is,
Yeah, whatever.
Clink's abilities have moved too much.
Yeah,
Um,
I think they will sort something out there. Troll obviously needs sorting. I think Alchemist is really strong at the minute. They might change that a little bit. Um,
yeah,
and
I can see that. I
Jug
can totally see that. Is
pretty
bad.
pretty bad, so we'll get a buff.
Oh, someone's like, oh, God, no, you should have won with my Juggernaut.
No, no,
That's
no,
you.
no, no. Um,
That's you right now.
it might be
That's
me a
you right
little
now.
bit. I think
I
Jug
think I
needs.
think Centaur should get a buff as well.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the player needs a buff rather than Centaur. 0-9, my beloved. It's crazy.
You'll never get imp like I do, though.
No,
That's all I'm
I'll never be the LVP.
That's me, baby. All right,
Mm,
all right. I haven't thought of any more actually. I
items?
want all heroes to get less HP. I want Snapfire to be figured out. If they wanted to be a support, make her a good support. If they wanted to be a core, like make her a good core. Don't make her shit at both.
Yeah.
Um, in my opinion, I want yes, I should have said silencer. Yeah, I think I'm happy with most of the others.
Mhm. Yeah, me too. I think one thing I was thinking about the other day. There's no way of
Oh, get rid
breaking.
of ODX.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Um, there's
No
no
way
way
of
of
breaking.
breaking without Silver Edge. Like if you've got no abilities that break. This was just a shower thought.
Um,
Maybe it'd be really
actually,
overpowered, but
Helmet wants to fact check. I'm not even doing Helmet properly. I'm putting him away. Actually, you can Helmet the Dominator of Break Creep. So
okay, shut up.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I mean
They are
technically
the
you
little.
can, but there's
They're
one break item in the
exclusively
game.
they're exclusively the small creeps as well. So you'd be picking up a help and then helping a small creep and charging it in. It's bad.
Hey,
Not,
if it
yeah.
works, if it works.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
So I feel like we finally got anti-heal to the place where it's not so bad. For a while, I there was like only Vessel,
yeah,
and anti-heal felt lacking. Like it felt like if you didn't have an AA, certain heroes were just unbeatable, or not
yeah,
unbeatable, but really hard to beat. And then they made Shivas and Scardy have anti-heal, and it did a lot. So I think you're
yeah.
right. I think maybe a second source of break. But where would you put it?
I don't know. That's the thing because it's like you can't really. I mean, Orchid is pretty affordable, but Silver Edge is not affordable, and it's not really something that you build on anyone and everyone. Um,
Mm.
but it just feels like. But then again, you can't have a low cost break because it just makes certain heroes unplayable.
Under?
So what Kanda breaking
Yeah.
on hit? Mm, I could see it.
Not
I'm
on hit.
thinking maybe
On the
like
spell. My other suggestion would be. Oh no, you go.
I was gonna say Revenant's Brooch
Ooh.
could have like a cooldown that like breaks
It
for
does
once
need
for a
something.
yeah. I think that the item's kind of I don't know. I barely see anyone pick it up
Oh yeah, no, it's just
ever.
wank. But I was thinking maybe Dagon, but only past Dagon 4.
So you need to get out of the kitchen, brother.
That's cooking. That's good.
Okay,
Like
okay.
you
What
go
about
to
this? You know how like Diffuser Blade had like a Diffuser Blade 2? What about Dagon? Because it goes like Dagon 5, but instead at level 1 Dagon, you can choose to go damage Dagon or break Dagon, and it goes like either way.
You're cooking too hard.
I don't
I'm
know.
cooking too hard, and you're introducing fucking
Oh,
build paths.
you have
Dagon.
like a multi-spear Dagon. It like double shots them, and it does half damage, but it
Oh,
breaks.
no. Yeah, my Dagon's level 2 in the break tree and level 3 in
Yeah,
the damage tree.
yeah. I mean, why not? It'll work.
No, no, I hate that. Maybe I fuck with it though.
Maybe. I mean,
Uh,
you probably build it on Lich. Probably build it on Bloodseeker because Bloodseeker's another one I
okay,
think
a
is going to get
meteor hammer
nerfed.
breaking. Ooh, ooh, meteor
Meteor
hammer
Hammer
breaking.
breaking. Yeah,
Ooh,
that could be good. Actually, I really like that. I think that's a prediction. That would be a crazy thing to
there we
happen,
go.
but
That is not doing that.
it's not
But like,
happening. But yeah. Would you want to go over some of the games from
yeah,
this? Should we go over your
probably you
series
should.
first? Was it the first we played?
Yeah.
I've
But
got
it
it up.
was not the first we played. I've got the orders up. The first was Gaming Esports 2 versus Watched Authorities, but we'll do mine.
Game is
Or
okay. We'll do yours first. Let me switch my thing onto your game.
yeah.
So it was you won the first game, right?
Yes, the first game was the one where I was on Mars.
Yep.
It was a 43-minute. I mean, what to say about this game? This is us winning all three lanes, us keeping the net worth for a bit, us fumbling, giving the net worth to them, getting it back, giving the net worth to them again, fumbling really, really hard, giving them the net worth and the lead. Oh no, wait, am I getting this the wrong way around? I'm doing this the wrong way around.
Bro, you're doing the
I'm
wrong
reading
way.
the. I'm reading the... Never mind.
Yeah.
No,
No, you're not. I don't
this
know
game
what
was a
you're
big
waffling
comeback.
about.
I'm like completely lost in the sauce. So this game was a big comeback. They went ahead. Where did they go ahead in this game? I can't remember what it was, but at some point it felt like they were stronger. I think it was okay. Okay, sorry. I really should prepare for this by remembering the whole game. I remember what happened. I went mid into Andrew. I did fine in my lane, but I lost. Top lost, bottom lost. We lost all three lanes. I got dire rating confused.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then we were just behind for ages, and we kind of needed to hold out till my blink dagger timing before we could do anything. And so we just kept holding out and not fighting, and eventually we got a split push where we were all split pushing, and then the second we saw them B, we noticed that their supports hadn't come, and so we could pincer their supports, kill their supports. That gave us enough net worth that we felt we could take the next fight if they pushed a tower, and so we fought into Aegis in like a lovely team fight mid, possibly the best one I've been part of, and the IDL was very, very good.
Yeah. It was sick.
What really happened is we had a cavernous damage issue in our draft 4 picks in. We had Mars mid, who is like Mars isn't a damage dealer anymore. Underlord offlane, who does a lot of damage, but like only in a very specific scenario. Sven support, and what's it called? Shadow Shaman support, who are both just lockdown and tank survivability. We picked a Sven support because if you take the shield facet and get a shard, it really, really cucks armor-based team comps, and they had a Dazzle, a Slardar, and a Drow.
Didn't
And so the thing,
wasn't
he
didn't
didn't take it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he didn't take it, and he didn't max the E. He started putting points in cleave before the E.
Okay.
Before,
Let him
before the
cook.
armor.
Who
So
won the game?
we,
You did. All right.
we won the game, but Jasper did a little bit too much aura farming for my likes. He said, "We're gonna pick you, Sven, to do this," and he was like, "Yeah," and he didn't do it.
Okay.
So, but he did say at the end of the game, you also didn't get a neutral. Neither did I. He did say at the end of the game that as soon as he built Shard and started putting points into his E, we won every team fight. Do we want to do? There is a clip from this game.
Yep.
I was glazing the clip a second ago. I'll get it up.
Pass me
I do want
over.
us to play this clip. Ignore the name on the clip. It was. I didn't name it, obviously, but I don't want. Can you play the clip without saying the name, or is it?
Yeah. I can. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. It was a reference to that to the jerking off suicide guy from the last one, but Hayden clipped it.
Okay.
We'll have to do the countdown, right?
Yeah. I'll do a count. I'll do a countdown.
So, yeah, the context for this is we are still behind. We are 7K net worth behind. This is this is us into an Aegis, but we think we can take the fight properly. Ed just goes, "Oh, yeah, don't you ever explain the draft again?" I just lost myself, didn't I? We had a cavernous damage issue that we put Slark into, and then Slark kind of eventually deals with all damage issues just by getting enough stacks. And so we won because of that. Like Ed played out of his mind.
Yeah.
Anyway, here's the clip.
Here's the clip. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
We're dropping a petulant storm hammer.
Oh,
to
JJ
try and
cast.
slow things down. Do they think the snakes have this sewn up? Yes, they do. As they move back towards the fight, and Ed has managed to find Slark. And then you see it isolated on the outside.
just gets
The
the front
rest of
stack
the team are
for a
caught on
bit.
the inside. Josh might be the sacrificial lamb as the one that comes up with his slot, but he's going to be fine as well. Thanks for his grief. And now Slark trying to run rampant on the back line.
Be
Caught
in.
out with the grip through his BKB though. Excellent fight to make his cancelled by Finn. They bring down Mustard Balls. They bring down Justin. Preston has the edges. But this is not where you want to respawn. Monster gets to dispel, but not the rest of the team bringing tons of double kills.
beautiful.
Oh, Josh.
Come on.
Dude,
Beautiful arena.
JJ's
Beautiful
casting is
find
so
from Ed.
sick.
Fantastic
Yeah,
turnaround
he
from
really is.
Lucas onto the BKB, but Finn
Yeah.
able to-
We need to find some time to do more casts together.
What, us
Because
two?
otherwise it is, yeah. Because otherwise it's just gonna be Jay winning best caster again. At least we
Bro,
can
I
get
need
the
to lock in.
diversity win. Like
Is
like
there a
the,
best podcaster award? Like, can we get that one? I
there
don't
can
know.
be.
Can there be 2 awards for best podcaster?
I think we could do best podcaster and have them vote, which would be.
Imagine we don't get it. It's gonna be fucking JPK.
They give it to JPK for
If,
his
if
actually just
JPK
being
wins the
quiet.
season, and well, sorry, let's not ask rhetorical questions.
If JPK wins the season,
when JPK
bruh,
wins
when
the
JPK
season,
wins the season.
if he gets best podcaster as well, I'm grading the idea out. I don't know. Well, what about your second game then?
Second game, right? So second game, I was into.
Bro, it doesn't say LVP on here.
Does it not? Wait.
It just says extremely low performance.
It says LVP if you look at it on my profile.
Okay.
There's a way to get to say LVP.
We're not looking at the LVP.
If you go below 50, it does say LVP.
Okay. What if there's 2 below 50s?
I got an extra. Yeah. I think you both get it. I think it's just an extra special badge for people who did like really, really bad.
Okay.
Anyway, this game was. We made a few mistakes, key mistakes this game. First off, it was Andrew Cottle mid. He did a lot. Like, he got a lot of kills on all the side lanes. Set the complete pace of the game. We never really caught up. We had a few team fights that we managed to win with, like, the surprise damage out of Sven and a couple of really good positionings by Josh. But it was never really enough to make up for that. And eventually, Quietly Confident was just doing so much in the late game. Like, I didn't realize how strong, like, late game AA with the Octarine shard, like, instant, just, like, constant reapplying cold feet from really far away was, but it was just so impossible to play into. It was another game where we lost all 3 lanes. We did a lane swap thinking that Viper would just dominate Axe out of lane, but it didn't end up working that way. And so it's another mistake we made. And pretty much, again, we tried to force too much before I got my Blink Dagger, fell behind massively and never really got in. It ended up being really close. It went super late, like right to 60 minutes, and it was debatably one Sven buyback off us winning, but that was really just because we did some like miracle work extending the game, split pushing sort of behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched a bit of this, and I don't think the minus 52 imp was that deserved. I thought it was pretty close game, and it could have gone either way. Like you could have closed it out at some point, they could have closed it out at some point.
Yeah.
And it was just a fun game.
I do
to
think
watch.
it's totally on me though that we lost. I think my team all played great. I think their team
I don't think
played
so
amazing.
at all.
Like,
I think they just
actually-
played really well. Like Custard had a sick buyback near the end. And, it was just
they saw that Sven was buybacked, or they saw that Sven had spent money on a Satanic, assumed he didn't have buyback, which was correct, and they just all bought back and ended the game. And like that's just smart, like very very smart. Well done from them, big brain boys they are.
yeah.
And I was doing fine mid, like I was a bit behind in CS, but I wasn't super losing. And then Andrew ganked top with an arcane rune, which I thought meant I could push mid a bit, and then he TP'd back and just ran me down with it. And then I was like, then I was losing mid.
What can you do?
But
Yeah.
yes,
So 1-1 for you guys. That puts you at 3-1 overall, and
Not
in
bad.
pretty good stead for the weeks coming.
Not
So
bad.
very good indeed. Next series. Which series should we do next?
Should we do? What was the order of all these? Should we do Gamers Gaming Esports versus Watched Authorities?
Yeah, Gamers Gaming Esports versus Wash.
It'll say bring back buckets on the thing.
Yeah. Stress.
I've got
just
both
being
games open.
slow.
Which one was first?
It was the one where there's a. Ooh.
It was the Matt Morana first.
Yeah, the Marana game.
Did you watch this game?
No, I didn't watch. I watched the second one. I didn't manage to get.
I watched the
first
second one. I did not catch this game either.
So it
can't
looks like it was actually a really close game. If you look at the net worth and stuff, like Matt
Yes,
kept
it was a
saying, "Oh, I
Jeezy
didn't play
sub.
that well," but this was pretty close. Yeah, Jeansy sub, and the net worth was a lot closer than I guess what people may have thought. I mean, Dio even winning at 25 minutes, at 35 minutes,
Mm.
and then Yeah, I guess when you go late against Deduso, it's just a slow press, and Nathan, I
Yeah.
imagine, just roaming around the map. I played with Nathan on Quap the other day, and it was really sick. Like
Yeah, Quap's
he was,
very strong right now.
and Nathan's good at Quap,
Um,
so
yeah, of
it's,
course, of course. And it's a very. I'm not to say he did 1v5, but it's like got the strength to 1v5 and just set every team fight to a win.
yeah.
You put that on top of a Medusa, then I think it's very strong. Strong draft from both teams, and
I think it showed as
it.
well that it was definitely it's not the end for this Gamers Gaming team. They can take games and win
Yeah.
games. Like if this swung the other way at the end and they got one lucky team fight, then they win the game rather than losing. So
And it was with 2 subs as well, which is important. You've got
yes,
Ryan for Mel and Jeansy for Ari, so you'll be at disadvantage with subs always because you just don't have the
the
you don't have like
coalition.
you don't have the being used to your team, and they are provisionally downgrades on elo. Obviously, it's a matter of
Mhm.
opinion sometimes, but yeah, I think I wish I'd watched this game. Probably we should make a habit of watching the games so that we can talk about
Probably.
them and or get guests from the game. We
Yeah.
have to put like our bad guys. I watched the second one.
Yeah.
It's
So
just,
let's have a look at the
it's just
second one
away from
then.
me. Yeah, we'll
Um,
just do loads to talk about the second one, and that'll
oh, it's an
because I know Ned.
LVP Matt. Matt's
Yeah,
the
it's Matt
LVP.
actually mogging me on the lowest possible imp of the week. If we made a team of the week, I wouldn't win mid lane like week WEAK.
Team of the week.
I would not have won it for the mid lane because of this performance from Matt, which is completely unfair.
Yeah, this is watching this game. This Venno was doing bits. It was actually a joy to watch, even though it was kind of just like it was dying a lot, but it was really fun, and it was just suiciding around the map, and I was loving it.
Yeah.
Made the game so much fun to watch.
I will say, looking at these imps, I'm not usually a defender of Strax's imp, but it is correct to put the massive imp on Sabat here. He did so much this game on the gyro. Literally, basically, just like it wasn't like a categoric like massive loss mid for Nathan, but like Nathan would have had almost nothing if Sabat didn't TP mid, fill his ball, and gank Matt like twice in a row. It really set Matt behind, and then Matt was limit testing. And I think honestly, if Sabat doesn't do those 2 TPs mid, Matt, all of the limit tests he do go the other way, and they win this game. And I also a standout for me in this game was what's it called? Daggy. I really impressed me on the Ursa. Like they did a lot right. You can see the -3 compared to the rest of the team. I think they were doing a lot from a bad sort of game state. And what's it called? 2 Medusa games in a row for Lab. So at the very least, they made him have a very boring time.
Yeah. I was watching Sabater play, and he was carrying around arcanes and tranquils and reassembling and disassembling his boots the entire game so that he could get boots of bearings and arcanes. It was mental.
Yeah.
I thought that was
there was a bit where people were
sick.
like, "This is trolling," because literally all of his inventory slots were taken up by a disassembled boots of bearing.
Yeah.
With an arcane. Next game, or do you want to talk about this one some more?
No, next game. Let's fire on. Who have we got next? It was.
So we can do Jace gonna carry us versus Church Chapel Road.
Yeah, let's do that one.
Or
we'll finish
save yours for last. Yeah,
save the best till last. Am I right?
Yeah. The best goddamn offlaner in the IDL.
Dude, this. We'll get onto it. So it was this QM Viper game 1?
I think so. I can only see one of the games here. Oh no, it's because they like overlap.
QM Viper, QM Viper was game 1. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So again, I didn't see this game.
Shit, I didn't see it either.
Oh shit. Well, this looked like a pretty commanding sweep.
I feel like I would have watched this one. Was I just? What time was it?
What do you mean? What time was it?
Oh, I was watching
7
your
o'clock.
game.
No,
yeah. You didn't see it. You didn't see it because you were in a game, and I didn't see it because I was watching.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really bad. I should have watched it.
Well, it looked like a pretty commanding victory in game 1.
I could go and grab Edgar and get him to quickly explain what happened.
Do you want to abduct him? It will mess up the
overlay. Fucking no, fine. We won't.
Okay.
We'll do our best. We'll do our best.
We'll get Edgar on another time.
Yeah, Snopes fact check us if we get the wrong summary of the game.
Yeah. Please comment fact check us.
Yeah.
So it looked like it was. I mean, two lanes won for Radiant, and a draw in the top lane, and then it looked like a kind of pretty quick execution.
Unkilled panel.
Yeah,
That's
so the flawless game. By the way, 12-0-12, but only +4 Imp. Imp needs to get off Goldrian's dick apparently, and get onto Semmel's.
I like So the thing that Imp, a little fact for everyone here, the thing that Imp is trying to be is like chess blunder rating. It's supposed to be like showing how much you contributed for a win or a loss. And so the reason that you can have low Imp on a team with high Imp is because you basically didn't do anything. So like Imp is saying here that Hannah had no impact on the game, negative or positive, and that Takivi made it harder. So this is Imp, right? I don't agree. I didn't watch the game.
Yeah, we didn't watch the game, so we can't comment.
Imp is saying like, Edgar actively made the game harder and stuff like that, and so. I
Well,
mean, OD is.
sorry, go on.
I know. I want to know what happened. I want to go watch this game.
Yeah.
So bad.
But positive Imp. Speaking of positive Imp, next game we've got a crazy game from Goldrian +37. And
Whoa, is that enough?
Hannah with +34, but there's been some crazy high Imps this week. Crazy high Imps. So we'll have to see if they make it into Team of the Week. There's been some crazy low Imps as well. This has been an Imp at both sides of the scale. Brother, me too.
I said in the predictions that I predicted myself for most and least Imp. Because I could see myself only doing really well or really bad mid. What I should have predicted is that I got the most average Imp. I think I'm gonna end up with 0, but 0 from like minus and plus 50s. Like,
QM had a baller game. Samuel had a baller game as well.
Yeah.
Takivi on the Doxer again, getting Doxer twice in a row.
It's saying that Semmel was mid on the Muerta here. So.
Oh.
And obviously
maybe that's messed up. I don't know, but
no, it might be because I think it's smart, right?
I'll put the Muerta into the Necro.
Yeah, because Earthshaker lanes better into Centaur and Muerta lanes better into Necro. So I think that probably was intentional.
Yeah.
And very smart if they did do that. Obviously, like because of the way that Necro's E works and Muerta's innate, like. What is just obviously a natural Necro counter. Clicks through it. You can see they went for the Alchemist and the Alchemist and the Necro because they had the AA.
Mm-hmm.
And they thought like they could do a heal
and the
comp
Ench as well.
Yeah, and just got run over by the Shaker at a top it because they won 2 lanes and then lost.
Yeah. But yeah, well played from QM's team, and they look pretty scary to be honest.
Yes, I think this QM Semmel dual core is very strong.
Yeah, they're warming up.
And I think
they almost took a game off Joe's team in the scrim as well.
Yeah, and they almost took a game of Joe's team in the real thing. I think I think people underestimating is that this offlane is doing really, really well. Like it's really safe. People are expecting that there'd be a vulnerability in this offlane, but it's winning its lanes and or not losing its lanes. Like I've seen it win most of the lanes I've seen them play, and I've seen them come out pretty neutral in a lot of the others. And so, obviously, Semmel and QM are good, and they're going to win a lot of their lanes. But like, Takivi is Crusader compared to Divine and Immortal, and is just doing just as good, and that's why this team's doing so well. Like their cores are all coming out of the lanes pretty good, and it's caused them to have some pretty quick games. Both these games are pretty quick.
Yeah, both these games are pretty convincing. So yeah, I play Edgar's team next week, and if we go over to my games,
I just want to do a quick aside. I don't know, this might not age very well. Matt's team is currently winning against JPK's team.
Come on, Matt. Okay,
please,
we might need a. We're gonna have a mid podcast. We're gonna have a mid podcast tune into this. Real quick. Is it on 1 or 2? IDL 1 or 2?
I don't know if it's being cast or if the other game's being cast. I'm watching it live, but like 2 minutes behind because I didn't get into the thing.
Okay, well we're not going to be able to watch.
Press watch game. If you just press watch game on Matt, you can see it.
Well, I'm not in Dota. Okay, well let's save that for next week. We'll be able to cover it next week.
Yeah, of course. Don't jump the gun. But I will say I didn't. Sorry, I thought I'd had a look. See what was going on, and there was like 10k net with lead for Matt, and I was like, oh, please, it's happening. Okay. I did send. I think I can show this. I was talking to JPK about like what I thought the best possible thing that could happen this week was, and it was Daggy goes mid and diffs JPK mid, and GG Sports 2 get their first win and 4Fab get their first loss in the same game. It would be such a beautiful convergence of events. I'd be like,
Come on,
God,
Daggy.
Allah, Yahweh, Ganesh, thank you. Thanks, boys.
Ganesh. The
That's
boy's
his name,
hooking
right?
you up. Yeah, it is.
Is that
Yeah, it is.
yeah, don't say my boy. Is that racist?
I don't
It's
know.
crazy.
Our boys.
Our boys, they're our boys.
Well,
Just don't
then
think Ganesh would
final
specifically be my boy. Sorry.
final series from the week just gone was 4Fab versus Zerxfang.
debut.
First game was it wasn't this game. It was it Monkey King game? Yes. That was the first game. Yeah. This was obviously my team's first game. It was not only our first game in the season, it was our first game playing together, and for some it was the first game they've played in about 2 years. So I think this went about as how was expected. But
yeah,
sorry, go ahead.
No. I would say you're right about that, like, comment about people. So what he means there is that Nice Charlie had a work trip and was off for 2 weeks. I think Vlapius also had a work trip and was off for 2 weeks, and Higgsy had just gone back to Dota after an extended break. So, like, my boy H Mugger was putting in the hours, and you can see here in these game one imps that's manifested in the least negative imp. But like,
Least
there was Rust
negative.
kicking off.
Yeah, and to be honest, in the game, like, we were behind for a long time. We were ahead in the early game, but then Joe had pretty good timing mid and got a BKB pretty quickly, and then there was nothing we could do. But we managed to take it an hour, so we were quite happy with that, and the vibes were really good. I was really happy with how everyone was doing. Like, everyone was so positive. We knew we could try and do something to come back, and I thought we played it pretty well considering the situation. But equally, they just played great, and they have a great team, and that was game one.
Yeah,
Game
a
two
very great team.
was listen.
Nice imp, brother.
Yeah. Yeah. Game two was a bit rough. It was most rough, I think, because of the heroes in the pool, there was about 25 JPK heroes, and like none of our team's heroes. I mean, Charlie was playing a mid laner. He's got 5 games on. Seth has 1 game on a ringmaster. Like, I don't know. There was literally no heroes for us. So
yeah, I remember thinking that you were gonna first pick Void Spirit. And
yeah, I don't know why we didn't. To be fair, I think we should have. But
I mean, you would have been playing it. He would have then been playing into Earthshaker,
Earthshaker.
right? Like the Void
Yeah.
Spirit Earthshaker matchup is.
but I think that's less scary.
Void.
'Cause
I just think it's Charlie's more confident on the mid, like. But
yeah, but I thought again, even this game, like, we got rolled, but we still had fun in the game. Like, we were still laughing and joking, and everyone was good vibes. So I think once the rust wears off, we can be pretty good.
You are dangerous. I think you're a dangerous team. I think there's
Yeah.
a lot to say. Strength of these players, like you got like an immortal on Higgsy when he's like in his element, but he's obviously a bit rusty. You got Charlie who's pushing immortal. You got Vlopius who's divine too, and you got you who it says here that you're Archon, but I think there's a big asterisk there, a big question mark.
I might be Archon offlane, to be honest, but I'm putting in the hours, so.
Yeah, but I didn't say. I think just I mean, I've told you what I think you should do. I think you should play it more like you would POS4. Just be like a lane dominating bully and pick. If you need to pick Seth, the more scaly hero, and just do that.
Seth looked great on the line in game one. I was really happy with how we were laning and how we were playing, and Lilith's really hard to play against, but we managed to do pretty well in the lane. So overall, I'm pretty happy with the team, and as we play more, we'll just get to be better. And I think we played in our worst state against the team that it's gonna be the hardest to play against in their best state. And went an hour in game one, so I think there's some stuff to take away from that. So not disappointed at all. But with that, shall we go on to team of the week?
Yes, which I don't even know this week.
Yeah, team of the week. Should we do another beat for team of the week?
Yeah, go on then. Should we put
what?
A permanent one? Like, should we try and do one that's like gonna be?
All right, yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing. No, that's a lot to do on the start. It's a spot.
Okay, well I'll do the beat and then you do the lyrics. You ready?
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the beat and you're gonna do the lyrics for the intro to team of the week, right? And then my beat's gonna be a bit more of like a It's gonna be an active beat. You ready? Ooh, yeah, yeah, ooh, oh, yeah, yeah,
Ready? Okay,
ooh,
we've got
yeah, yeah, ooh,
5 players
ooh,
across
yeah,
5 games
yeah,
playing
ooh,
well with
yeah,
good friends.
yeah,
Everybody getting lots
yeah,
of imp makes me
yeah,
want to be a gimp
ooh,
to
yeah,
see who
ooh,
I don't know what I'm
ooh,
saying. I
yeah,
think,
ooh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Team of the week.
Team of the week. Let's
Team of the
go.
week. There you go.
Okie
There you go.
dokie. Press the button.
What a
The cards are loaded up. And MVP week 2. Let's have a look then. First card of the week is... I need to actually load it on my screen. Boom! Andrew C. Let me send you all of these cards, actually.
Oh my God, Andrew C. Oh no, no,
Andrew C. card.
no.
Let me...
Who was he playing? Which one?
He was playing... Cottle.
That's that one, yes. That's my LVP. That's the other side of the two sides of the coin. That is the one where he was mid against me on my tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, very well played, Andrew C.
Yeah, Andrew C. Cottle for this one. It was pretty sick to watch. It's really cool. 800 XPM. 88 rated card on the Cottle with 28 imp. Well done, Andrew C. Team of the week, Andrew C. Next card we've got is Goldrin with the 5-0 and 25 tiny performance. 37 imp, flawless game.
To get that higher score on support is crazy, right?
93.
Like,
it's only 1 point behind Sean's plus 41 imp game last time. Like,
yeah.
this
yeah,
is a crazy high score. So,
really good.
yeah, well done
Pushing
from
on the
Goldrin.
limits of the card.
Almost the highest. I mean, this is second highest rating so far this season. Matched with JPK with the 93 as well.
Is there not 2 mids here then? Or is it just top 3 cores?
It's top 3 cores, top 3 cores.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, JPK with this Monkey King performance in the first game of our series, 18-0-12 with 27 imp and a 93 rating, 900 XP.
I remember watching it. He was like an entire game ahead net worth wise. Very well played from him.
Really
all because his team's so broken. It wasn't anything to do with him.
QM's Shaco is the next one. 88 rated card for QM. 19, 3 and 15, 680 GPM, 812 XPM. QM's name is actually spilling over the edges of the card because I might have to shorten it to QM. I don't know. So well played, QM. And then last one was Saboteur on the Gyro, 86 rated, 41 imp on this gyrocopter. Maybe I need to tweak the ratings thing because this should be more than an 86 rated card. That was a baller performance.
Yeah, maybe
Saboteur.
I think maybe deaths are too punishing. That's my guess.
Yeah, I think
it seems
so
like the high. I think deaths need to be factored into it less. And so get used to these numbers because they're the highest they're going to get because we're going to make the the system far more punishing. I really want to get like a Team of the Week 3 card. Like everybody played bad in a given week, and it's like a 3 rated Finn mid or something.
What, like the lowest? I can alter the script to do a worst Team of the Week if you want, but I feel like that might be a bit too BM.
Comment, say if it's too BM, but a Team of the Week WEAK.
Yeah, put it in
the worst players.
Put it in the comments for sure.
Yeah.
And we can do a team of the WEAK. But yeah, well done to Andrew, Robbie, Joe, QM, and Saboteur for your team of the weeks. You will be joining Bojo, Lilith, Sean, Lucas, and Finn. Actually, you'll be replacing them next week on the podcast.
Joining on the what?
Yo, what? We're getting all of them on. It's a whole gangbang in here. Yeah. Finn, this is your last podcast.
Bye, guys.
Wait, hold on. It's my last podcast as well. Goodbye. We're sending it off.
Was it because I didn't clear my room? Be honest.
I don't know. It might have to be. Can we get a room check?
I'm sorry, Nelson.
It's pretty tiny. It's pretty tiny. Well, it's actually it's almost tidier than mine. I just have a whole entire roll cage in my room. I'm not gonna lie. So it might actually be tidier.
It's gonna make me sound like a lazy. What is a roll cage?
So I'll do a demonstration for. So if this is this is the roll cage, right? In the car. Yeah, I can wait. Hold on. Echo.
Oh, it's a car thing.
Lights to white. Yeah, there's the roll cage in the car. And if I'm driving the car, right? Driving. Hold on, it's more like this. Yeah. And it rolls over. Oh shit.
Yeah.
So now it's going to protect
your head from hitting the ground.
Yeah, although actually this is kind of harassing me.
Your crazy whip that you're doing, like Wacky Racer.
No, it's not the Wacky Racer Whip. It's my MX-5,
Oh.
which I'm gonna turbo, which is gonna be sick.
Oh, you know Dan's MX-5 that was like not roadworthy,
Yeah.
and this is just gossip. Like this is
Yeah,
not
we're
podcast.
not talking
Anyway,
about that anymore.
it lives outside of my house now on the driveway because
Really?
it's not road legal.
Okay.
And it's not technically on the road. I've just mogged his car.
I don't know. You stole on it, dog. That's not mogging. You're a burglar.
I came home and my cat was aura farming on the hood of his car.
Really?
Like, she wasn't lying down. She was perched up on the hood, like
Perched.
greeting me. I was like, oh hell yeah, dude. I tried to get a snap, but she came for a stroke before I could.
Pause.
Um,
Bro's giving the pussy a stroke. My bad, gang. My bad. I don't know. Don't pull that face.
let him go. Let him go.
Well, what matches have we got
It's been
on?
a lonely February.
Help this brother. If anyone's got wants to apply for a boyfriend in the comments as well, then please do. What matches have we got this week? We'll just cover some matches and then we will call it a day, I think. But we've got who are you? Oh, well, first of all, we've got Four Feeders Evasion versus Matt's team. I think this could go 1-1, to be honest. I don't know, based on the.
I want this Matt game.
If I was predicting Four Feeders Invasion, I'd probably say Four Feeders take the first game.
I don't know if there's a wait, sorry, what are we talking about?
Four Feeders Invasion versus
next
next week, which is what's happening now.
Yeah, I'm so engrossed into the game and getting DMs from Joe. I think it might be over. Like,
okay, well, no spoilers. We'll cover it. We'll cover it
spoilers.
next week.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got that interesting game, so we could see something. Well, I think we might likely see something interesting in that game. We also have your team playing against
The Church of Chapel Roan, which I do think is a very strong team. I
that.
think it's
Is
going to be rough
that's
for
going to
us,
be
especially because it's going to be a situation where I'm laning into a mid laner again, and I don't mean not to call Nathan not a mid laner. By the way, sorry, Nathan is a mid laner, and he's a rough mid laner. But laning into Andrew, I got -52 but I think QM might be a repeat of that, or Semmel.
Yeah, I think they're a really strong team overall. It's going to be really good fun to watch. Hopefully, I can get to cast it if I've got time.
Yeah, I would love to cast any that I can with you. I know that I can't cast that one because I'm in it, but
You are in that one, yeah. That would be pretty good, high skill. Then we also have my team versus Edgar's team. So battle of the bottom of the table, and we have
Battle of the bottom of the table is crazy.
Then we have Bristol Carpet Factory versus who? Versus whomst?
Washed Authorities.
Washed
It's not
Authorities
happening right now.
Yes, it is happening right now. It might have
In
already
fact,
finished, but we can't
yeah,
reveal
no
that. Don't
spoilers.
reveal
It's
the
happened.
scoreline. Okay.
I'll stand.
Yeah. So those are the scorelines. What do you? I mean, we can't really say what do you think. Let's talk about what do you think is going to happen in the game, in your game. If you're given
In my game,
a score
I
prediction.
think. How cocky do I want to be?
Ooh.
How cocky do I want to be? 1-1.
1-1.
One game, there's too many to ban out, and we get rolled by a Semmel or QM mid pick because I can't do enough mid. One game that Ed Scaife reveals that he can play every carry in the game, and we all learn the same lesson for the same time, for like the 8th time, which is that Ed Scaife is incredibly valued in captain's draft because he's just so damn good.
Yeah. I like that. I think for my series, I think it's going to be a 1-1 as well.
Yeah.
To be honest,
Yeah, I think that's no diplomatic answer. Obviously, we're both 2-0, right? But
obviously
diplomatic in the
I mean, if
podcast
we're
to say
being
1-1.
honest, like there's going to be a.
I might even go for the first 3-0 in a 2-series game.
I'd say
feel
3's
like
conservative.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna.
You're gonna
win
be the
3
first.
times.
You're gonna be the
game.
first. Yeah, you're gonna be the first person to win 3 times in one game and still have the LVP. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm
3
going to win.
LVPs in one game. That's what you really should be aiming for.
Yeah. LLL baby, that's me.
I'm so excited to watch your game actually this week. I think this is gonna be pretty interesting.
I'm excited to play it. I really enjoyed both games I played this week. I had a lot of fun with
me
my
too.
team. Not to, but I just think I'm excited to play more with them. I was just thinking, damn, I want to do another series straight away.
Yeah, I was thinking that even after. I mean, I messaged Joe straight away after our series, and I was like, I want to fight your team again now. Wow.
in the
he said,
finals.
he said, "All right, let's organize a scrim. Brother can get his team on with a click of his fingers, ready for a scrim." I think they've played like
Yeah,
20
no,
games together
no,
already.
no, they have played the most together already.
It's
And,
crazy. It took me 2 weeks of IDL to even summon my team, and that was for the actual IDL game. I don't know.
Let's get them back in from different countries.
Literally.
Like...
Literally. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to take you up on that offer, Joe, but yeah, hopefully we'll see them in the finals. That's a bold claim. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think we've got a way to go before that. But yeah, I'm excited to play your team actually later on in the season. It could be an interesting
Yeah,
game.
I'm excited to play your game. I think we won't see a lot of each other. That's what'll be funny, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm not. Famously, I coined Pace Theater. Like it was something. It was because I played an in-house and I was mid Mars into Charlie mid Viper, and I literally got no last hits or something. He stood on my high ground, sitting on me, and I got so mad. I was like, "This fucking pasting idiot! I can't do anything." And then that stuck. And so like that'll be a nice grudge match, a return to form. Maybe I'll paste him. Maybe it'll be a battle of the pasters. Who am I kidding? I'm gonna play whatever the best Blink initiator I can get my hands on.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. Rush Blink straight away, move around the map.
Oh,
I've got your number, brother. I've got your number, brother.
You can't ban them all. I'll make Lich one of them.
Oh, hell. You know Lich is getting banned. I don't know.
Yeah, if you haven't got... Dude, I'll take it as a serious win if you have to ban Lich to me. I'll take it as a complete aura win. If you don't think Charlie...
It might be a Mog. I don't know. Right. Well...
Right, yes.
Anything else to say this week?
I will try and make sure I've seen every episode before next week.
You mean every game?
Every game, yeah. I'm not actually watching the episodes, but yeah, no, I'll try and make sure I've seen every game because I think it would be a lot better if we knew the specifics more. Maybe I'll try and I don't know, write down what happened in the games.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. As always, please do leave us comments of what we can improve on, and apologies for it being a 2-person cast. If anyone wants to join the pod, shoot us a DM, and we will get you on the pod. And aside from that, good luck in your games, I think, for this week.
Yeah.
Those that are playing. And yeah, hope everyone has a great week.
Yes, and love you all.
Love you all. Salam alaikum.
Most of this guy. Salam alaikum.
Apart from Joe's team, we don't love that. Anyway.
Apart from Joe's team.
No,
Fuck those guys. You know what? I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you draft. I hate the way that you pick. I hate the way that you laid.